Hello Year 6, this is Mrs. Klein going to read Tuesday the 23rd's book talk to you. So I'm going to share the screen with you now. Oh, says she. I am, yes. Here we go. Share. Right, I'm going to read the questions first so you can see them on the screen in front of you now. So this is a non-fiction text, okay, on Dunkirk. So you're going to watch a video first, you're going to watch something first, and then you're going to read this. I'm going to read this out loud, but I'm going to talk through the questions first with you. So question 1, find and retrieve when Operation Dynamo began and when it ended. So when did it begin and when did it end? So that's just a retrieval question. Question 2, find and copy 3 statistics about British soldiers. So careful, it's about British soldiers during Operation Dynamo. Question 3, although it was a huge defeat for the British Army, how was Operation Dynamo a success? So think about how it was successful. Question 4, summarise in your own words the events that led to the evacuation of Dunkirk. Okay, so let's have a little look at these questions. I'm just going to see if I can, I'm going to try and put it on a fit. Here we go. Oh, it doesn't really make much difference. Okay, fine. Here we go. Dunkirk evacuation facts for kids. So you're going to watch this first, this link. The Dunkirk evacuation, sometimes called Operation Dynamo or the Miracle of Dunkirk, was a British mission to rescue Allied soldiers from the beaches of Dunkirk, France, from 26th of May to 4th of June 1940. So we had a question on that, didn't we? Over 300,000 Allied soldiers were trapped in Dunkirk by the German army after the Battle of Dunkirk. For some reason, the German commanders did not order an attack against the surrounded city. Winston Churchill then ordered all ships and boats available to head for Dunkirk to pick up the soldiers. Over 900 ships participated in the evacuation, consisting mostly of fishing and pleasure boats, although some larger ships also took part. Originally, their intention was to pick up 45,000 British soldiers, and it was anticipated the Germans would try to stop them. On the first day, only 7,000 soldiers were picked up from the harbour, but none from the beach. On the second day, 17,000 soldiers were evacuated, including some from the beaches. On the third day, 47,000 soldiers were successfully rescued, followed by 54,000 on day 4, including the first French soldiers. Evacuation reached its peak on days 5 and 6, when over 60,000 Allied soldiers escaped. By day 7, nearly all the British had left, but the boats continued to pick up 26,000 soldiers a day, nearly all French. Evacuation ended after 9 days, by which time 200,000 British soldiers and 140,000 French soldiers had escaped to Great Britain. The Battle of Dunkirk was a great defeat for the British and Allied forces, but most of the British army in France and part of the French army escaped to fight again. They lost almost all their tanks, big guns, and other heavy equipment. So let's have a little look at some of these images here. So we need to look. Soldiers that are being rescued from Dunkirk, that's an image there. You can see all the soldiers there. We've got a map here, which is the situation on 21st of May 1940. German forces occupy the area shaded in pink. So you can see that that area there is occupied by German forces. Lord Gort, gesturing, so he's this one here, he's gesturing at the centre, was commander of the British Expeditionary Force. And here we got a portrayal of Royal Navy gunner covering the retreating troops at Dunkirk in the film Divide and Conquer. A map of 3 evacuation routes here. And we've got another image, the White Cliffs of Dover. You've probably seen that image before. And here a wounded French soldier being taken ashore on a stretcher at Dover after his evacuation from Dunkirk. Okay, so I think those questions are quite self-explanatory. You've got the find and retrieve when Operation Dynamo began and when it ended. So have a little look and think about that first paragraph where it tells you when it started and when it ended, Operation Dynamo. Find and copy 3 statistics about British soldiers. So if you look in the second paragraph, there's lots of statistics there, but you only need 3, but it's got to be about British soldiers. And number 3, although it was a huge defeat for the British Army, how was Operation Dynamo a success? So think very carefully, possibly looking at down here, this paragraph here. they did manage to get troops back to the UK, so think about that as a possibility. And summarise in your own words the events that led to the the evacuation of Dunkirk. So you've got to summarise in your own words the events that led to the evacuation. So that's quite a tricky one, but just have a little go and think about summarising each bit of information you have and then sort of plotting it, if you like, the events that led to the evacuation of Dunkirk. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it, but I hope you get on okay with this book talk, and I shall see you again soon. Bye.